Sometimes, silence is the only language the soul understands. You don't always need answers, nor explanations. You just need to pause, to breathe, to feel, and to remember who you truly are beneath the noise of the world. Every day, we run behind success, approval, relationships, and countless desires. We hear the world so loudly that we forget to hear ourselves. The voice of the soul becomes a faint whisper beneath the heavy storms of thoughts and emotions. And yet, that gentle whisper is the only truth that can guide us home. The mind doesn't break because of what happens outside. It breaks because of what keeps echoing inside. The endless cycle of overthinking, regrets of the past, and fears of the future silently drain our strength. But peace doesn't come from escaping life. It comes from accepting it, fully, completely, as it is. Close your eyes for a while. Let the air touch your skin softly. Feel the heartbeat that never stopped, even when the world was too harsh. That rhythm, that pulse, is proof. You are alive, you are still here, and life is flowing through you. The real temple of peace is not in mountains or holy places, it is within you. God did not hide peace in the clouds or in the stars. He hid it deep inside your heart so that you would learn to return to yourself. When you stop arguing with reality, when you stop demanding perfection, and when you simply breathe, you align with the rhythm of existence. Everything begins to feel lighter, softer, and calmer. The problems may remain, but your heart becomes wide enough to hold them without breaking. Remember, peace is not the absence of problems. It is the presence of clarity. When you learn to sit quietly with yourself, you realize that your pain was never your enemy. It was your teacher. It was teaching you how to detach, how to love without expectations, and how to live without fear. Your soul doesn't want you to be perfect. It just wants you to be real, to sit in silence, to listen, to breathe, to forgive yourself. In that stillness, something magical happens. The same thoughts that once haunted you start dissolving into understanding. The same world that once felt heavy begins to feel sacred. Make this a ritual each day. Sit in quietude, even if for 5 minutes. Feel your breath entering and leaving your body. Observe your thoughts as they pass by like clouds. Don't hold on to any, just let them go. Slowly, you'll start to sense a soft light within, the light of awareness. That light is you. It has always been you, untouched by the noise of life, unshaken by time, and undefeated by pain. When you are at peace within, nothing outside can disturb you. When your heart is silent, even chaos becomes music. And when your soul smiles, the whole universe smiles back. So tonight, when the world sleeps, sit by yourself. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, I am enough. I am safe. I am home. Because peace is not something you find. It is something you remember. Cherry blossom. There comes a point on the journey of peace when silence is no longer just an escape. It becomes a revelation. At first, you sit quietly to calm the noise of the mind, to rest from the chaos of life. But one day, something changes. You stop trying to calm the mind, and you start listening to what it has been trying to tell you all along. That's when peace turns into understanding, and understanding turns into awakening. In that stillness, you begin to see that every moment of pain, every disappointment, every person who left you, they were all silent teachers sent to open your eyes. They didn't come to break you. They came to peel away what you are not, so that you could finally meet what you truly are. You realize life was never against you. It was always guiding you back to yourself, even through loss, even through loneliness. Because the truth is, peace doesn't come when life becomes easier. Peace comes when you stop demanding that it should. When you begin to live from this space, gratitude naturally blooms in your heart. You start thanking life not only for what it gives, but also for what it takes away, because you finally understand that what left your life was never meant to stay, and what stays will never leave you. The soul begins to see beauty even in imperfection. The tears that once felt like weakness now feel sacred. They cleanse the heart, wash away pride, and make space for compassion. The wounds that once made you hide from the world become windows through which light enters. And then comes the most beautiful realization of all. You don't need to become peaceful. You are peace. You don't need to seek love. You are love. You don't need to chase happiness. You are the very source of it. The outside world is just a mirror, reflecting what's already within you. When you carry stillness in your heart, even storms bow before you. When your soul is filled with love, even silence becomes poetry. So don't rush to change your life. Just sit, observe, and allow everything to unfold in its divine rhythm. What is meant for you will always find you, not when you run toward it, but when you rest in yourself. The greatest wisdom is to live lightly, to forgive quickly, to love deeply, to let go gracefully, and to trust endlessly. And when you begin to walk in this way, the same world that once felt heavy becomes sacred. Every face becomes a reflection of the divine, and every breath becomes a prayer of gratitude. So, dear soul, don't search for peace anymore. You've already reached it. You just need to open your eyes and realize you were never lost, you were only becoming awake. Hibiscus.